what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy the Bayou Bengals, your Tigers. Look, that 2025 class, we already know all about it. It's currently got the number one wide receiver, number one running back, number one quarterback in the nation, all committed. Well, it looks like the number one safety is now firmly in Corey Raymond's sights as he came for an unofficial visit last month, and apparently it all went really well, and now he has made DJ Pickett is the number one safety in the country. He has made DJ Pickett's top 5 schools, along with Oregon, Georgia, Michigan, and Miami. Like we talked about, I think this staff ended up really doing just a stellar job on this 2024 class. And it's interesting to see the growth from 23 to 24 when they had their first full cycle, right? Going from getting 4 of the top 10 players in Louisiana to 10 of the top 11, including the top 4. And then the momentum just looks like it's going even higher here in 25, where there's a real special class potentially building. But DJ Pickett, a name to be on the lookout for.
Oh, this class is on pace right now to be an all-timer.
Yeah.
Not just like a special class, but literally like an outlier, being maybe the best all-time class in LSU football history, and that's saying something. They've certainly had number one classes before, but right now, I mean, you have 3 5-star guys, as we've talked about, committed to you. Ohio State has 2. Georgia has 1, and then everyone else, as far as 5 stars, undecided across the country. So to already have this talent committed to you, and like it feels like everybody that's committed to you right now wants to be that leader of the recruiting group.
Yeah.
And you always have like one that will kind of step up. This group feels like they have 4 or 5 guys that are like, we're going to recruit LSU. We're going to have this special class. And once it becomes like a thing, right now it's like in vogue to go to LSU and be a 5-star guy and create this special class.
Yes.
And they're from across the country too. Like it's not just here in this region, which sometimes can make you a little nervous, but everybody feels like they are dialed into this class.
Well, you know they're still going to be, I mean, it's still going to be on the core of guys like Jabari Antoine from Louisiana.
And you got Moses, who's certainly one of those guys out there recruiting. He's right here. He's down the street at U High, but it will be some challenges. Like, people are going to try to recruit these players away from you, but I think if you're an LSU fan, you have to feel really good about the foundation early on. We're still, 9 months away from this class actually signing, but right now, this is as good as you can feel this far out, I think, about a class. And if they hold on to what they currently have, if they hold on to this, it will be an all-timer class.
And so, we'll continue to. Now, I think this season becomes very important, right? You have to prove, like, if you want to retool this defense in the manner, like, you've got the proof with the offensive players, right? Like, if you're a skill position, you're a quarterback, there's now ample reason to see that you can thrive at LSU. They need to recapture that on the defensive side of the ball. And that's one thing that Corey Raymond has been already paying massive dividends for, is bringing in air legitimacy back to the defensive back room. But again, the results on the field and the growth therein will kind of hammer that point home even harder.
So, sometimes the results, sometimes they correlate to a signing class and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that you talk to recruiting guys and they do say that kind of gets overblown, I think, by us.
But I would want to see defensive growth if I was a defensive recruit.
Yeah,
and I certainly think you will see that. So right now it is on pace. You look at the state of Louisiana, you've already got number 1, 2, 3, and 4 committed to you. Number 5 is a heavy lean, which you've already got one of his teammates committed to you at Calvary Baptist, and James Simon. Number 6 is committed to Ole Miss, but then number 7 and number 8 already committed to LSU. And so you have done a fantastic job of laying the foundation of what could be, again, one of the best classes you've ever signed, if not the best you've ever signed.
Again, I talked about it the other day, Jake, but it's not just Saban leaving the scene. It's Jimbo.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Jimbo had 3 number 1 classes himself in the Saban era. He's the only coach that did it more than once when Nick Saban was doing his thing. So really, like, the power vacuum, nobody, especially when you look at geographically where those 2 coaches are placed, nobody is better suited to benefiting off of that than LSU and Brian Kelly. And this 25 class is showing that. So we'll see where it ends up going. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.